You know, I've been saying, of course, the elitist media, they never listened to me when I said under George W. Bush, headed down the road to socialism, look out, this is not really good. Well, people didn't believe me now, or then, and a lot of people don't believe me now. Would you believe the communists, or those who lived under communist rule? They are warning America now of Marxism in an article at PRAVDA.com. This is a Russian online news source, PRAVDA. Remember, they were once the official voice of Soviet communism. Quote, America's capitalism gone without a whimper. That's the headline. It mocks what's happening in America today. And I wanted to share it with you. Let me quote from the article. Marxism is happening with breathtaking speed against the backdrop of a passive, hapless sheeple. You got to be kidding me. How did we get to a place where Russia is lecturing us on capitalism? Pravda writes, first, the population was dumbed down through a politicized and substandard education system. Americans know more about their favorite TV dramas than the drama in D.C. that directly affects their lives. Then they turn around and they lecture us about our rights and about our democracy. Pride blind the foolish. America, pride blind the foolish. That line jumped out at me. Let's educate ourselves on what's really going out. Let's not be so prideful that we can't say to each other we made mistakes, or we voted for the wrong guy last time or this time or any time. We just have to stand for the truth, not these stupid parties, not Republicans or Democrats, just the truth to be able to save our country. And it doesn't matter if you made mistakes. You know how many mistakes I've made in my life? You know how many bad decisions? You know how many times I've been wrong? Yeah, I know. That's in the media matters. Now, look, he said he was right. Yeah, oh what? Oh, well, I'm human. So are you. Pride blind the foolish. And then Pravda goes on to say, our next step in the downward spiral, then their faith in God was destroyed until their churches were for the most part little more than Sunday circuses, and their televangelists and top Protestant mega preachers were more than happy to sell their souls and the flock out to the winning side of one pseudo-Marxist politician or another. As Reverend Wright come to mind. And our final collapse is according to Pravda. The election of President Barack Obama. His speed in the past 3 months has been truly impressive. His spending and printing of money has been record-setting. If this keeps up for more than another year, and there is no sign that it will not, America will best resemble the Weimar Republic and at worst Zimbabwe. Pravda goes on to say, the past 2 weeks have been the most breathtaking of all. It should be no surprise that the American president has followed up this with a bold move of declaring that he and another group of unelected, chosen stooges will now redesign the entire automotive industry and will be the guarantee of automobile policies. How should the world react to all of this? The people who lived under Marxist rule said, quote, the Russian owners of American companies and industries should look thoughtfully at this and at the option of closing down their facilities and fleeing the land of red as fast as possible. What are we going to do? Who are we? How is America going to react with barely a whimper? The proud Americans, Pravda writes, will go down in his slavery without a fight, beating his chest and proclaiming to the world how free he really is. The world will only snicker. You know what? There will be those who dismiss this as, well, of course Pravda said that. They want to destroy America. But you know what? Sometimes there's truth that comes from an imperfect messenger. Let's make sure the last sentence doesn't ring true.